Hey, yo, bro, I'm in the middle of an Omni talk. It's John Casey. Yo, John, yo, bro, you see apartment 116, bro? You're on camera, by the way. Are we rolling still, or? We just collect all this crazy footage. These are the 5 reasons you aren't social dancing and why they're wrong. We are the Omni movement, and this segment is called Omni Talks. Do you have a friend who's been begging you to try social dancing? Maybe it's salsa, zouk, bachata, tango, swing. But this person has been telling you this stuff's amazing and just been affecting their lives in the most craziest of ways and been trying to get you out. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, I suck at dancing, I don't have money, I don't have time, this is just one of those things I don't want to do. Well, here are 5 reasons you might have and why they are wrong. Reason number 1, I suck at dancing. Okay, you're probably thinking, I have 2 left feet, and frankly, I just don't know how to dance. I've never tried dancing, and if I can't dance by myself, how could I dance with someone else? Here's why you're wrong. I would argue 90% of people that are doing these social dancing styles actually aren't that great solo dancing. So if you were to ask them, hey, dance by yourself for 3 minutes, they would be like, I don't want to do that. But when you dance with someone else, suddenly they're much more comfortable. And the reason this is because these are 2 separate activities. Being able to dance aesthetically pleasing by yourself is not the same as being able to connect with someone else in a dance. You don't have to look really good and be aesthetically pleasing. You just have to be able to be in tune with the person you're dancing with. Reason number 2, I don't have time. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you like to go out, maybe on Thursday, Friday, Saturday with friends, go to the bars, nightclubs, or maybe have a drink of wine by yourself and read a book in the evenings? Well, guess what? Social dancing activities and socials are typically done during these hours as well. You can go, between maybe 7 or 9 to like up to 2 in the morning dancing. And so it doesn't conflict with your work schedule. But also, these socials are often at bars and nightclubs and places where you would normally be hanging out anyways. There's just the added bonus of this cool activity that's happening that you can try out because it's a lot of fun. But you can also watch. You can take, your glass of wine, your book, go to the social dancing club and watch people dancing and experiencing this connection that's so beautiful. Reason number 3. I don't have money. You know what? Social dancing is one of the cheapest hobbies you can actually do. Let's say you were to go social dancing 2 times a week, once during the week and once during the weekend. The weekdays are typically have like a cover of like maybe $5 and weekends maybe $10, $15 a week. That's way cheaper than the amount of alcohol you would buy in one night going out probably, or for one drink by itself. If you want to go to a festival, you're paying maybe $100 to $200 for an entire weekend of workshops, performances, and social dancing with pros like the directors of the biggest companies around the world up until like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. And if you really want, you can get the ticket in advance for probably a lot less, or even volunteer maybe 10 hours, 15 hours and during the weekend and get really awesome networking, and then you get a free pass. Reason number 4, it's too hard. Well, let me ask you the question then. When you're thinking of these different social dancing styles like salsa, bachata, what is the image that comes to mind? Probably an image of the top 5 or top 1% of dancers that are looking really, really badass doing this. But you're probably ignoring the 80 to 90 or 95% of people that are actually at your level and just there, maybe not looking amazing and doing crazy stuff, but really experiencing that connection and that healing benefit that I'm emphasizing so much. And you might be wondering, well, I don't even know how to consume some of the music I would dance to. If I went salsa dancing, I would be dancing to music that I would otherwise not be listening to because it's weird, syncopated, crazy, has like 30 different instruments, and is in Spanish on top of that, and I don't speak Spanish. Well, we have this video right here where you can actually get a beginner's guide to social dancing and how to understand how to consume these kinds of things. Reason number 5, I just don't like dancing. And this is a very valid concern, but what I will say is that the majority of people that I've seen go from not dancing and then trying out dancing, the vast majority that gave this reason actually came back and said, I really love this. I don't know why I didn't start it sooner, even though they thought before that they wouldn't like it for whatever reason. Maybe you're an introvert, maybe anything else. There's a variety of reasons. Maybe I don't like the close contact and being close to people. But I guarantee you, if you try it, I've seen the vast majority of people actually change their mind. Sure, there are people that just come out afterwards and are like, it wasn't my thing. And that's completely understandable, but at least they tried it. So here's the moral of the story. I've had so many people come up to me and give me a list or a variety or combination of these different reasons as to why they didn't want to try dancing. And I eventually convinced them to come and try it once. And after the social, they came back to me and said, why didn't I do this sooner? Life is way too short, and it's at least worth trying an extracurricular activity like social dancing that has so much potential to benefit you. It's at least worth trying once. My name is Imaan. This is the Omni movement. Like, share, comment, subscribe for more videos, and we'll give more videos to you guys every week. Take care and have a wonderful day. And for more information on that, we're gonna have a video on festivals and festival advice, maybe.
Draw that hair in the god, that's like a strand of hair.
Good eye, Eugene.
Okay.
Okay.